I mean,
they're putting I'm having a swimming pool put in where that building is. It's going to be drugged down to the thing.
oh, you're going to remove that building?
Well, they're going to drag it. They're not going to...
And the others are on board. They think it's time.
Yeah, they're going to get grain, so we'll just let them come in. They're spoiled rotten. Yeah, now you can... Well, she won't come in now.
She'll stay out. Yeah, you done a beautiful job down here. We had the stanchions running this way. I guess you never saw them, you know, all the way through. We had a horse stanchion on this end.
Okay.
And then we had, you know, the cattle on these other ends. And we also had a loading rack out here, you know, which is gone.
Yeah.
And you may have been the one that tore that out, or your predecessor may have torn it.
Maybe.
How much time they've survived.
Isn't it amazing?
Look at that, still got the bark on them.
Yeah.
Right, look at the floors, huh? Incredible.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job.
They did a nice job of building these stanchions, they really did. You had some local boys do that?
They came from Pennsylvania, and they stayed here for like 5 days, and then they went back on Saturday, because they're pretty religious.
Right.
And they're the Amish, and they wouldn't drive themselves. They had somebody drive them. They brought them down like in a truck.
Yeah, they had to. They wouldn't bring down their little carts, you know, their horses.
They didn't, and they kind of camped out here
Right.
for during the week, and then.
Nice.
Do you want to go back to Seattle?
Yeah.
Would you like to go with these guys to Seattle?
Put her on the plane.
Yeah. Would you like to go back to Seattle?
They've got special transports.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Mother.
Huh. So Mama still recognizes her.
Yes, she's like, her mother's like,
Tolerates.
get away, leave me alone.
Yeah,
She's just after her. She was never really fully broken away from her.
Right. Yeah, they're great. I love horses. They aren't as smart as dogs, but they'll do what you tell them to do.
Yeah, they're pretty good. She knows she's not allowed in, so she's pushing it here. She'll come in and steal her grain. She'll put her head over the bucket and eat her grain, so that's why she's not
stretching it, huh?
Yeah, she's like working this for what she can get. There were carrots in there. Oh, I guess the bugs got at them.
You got the goodies.
The wine cellar here collapsed about 5 years ago, the root cellar. In here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still there, huh?
Yeah. I don't want to destroy the building. They're going to drag it right down there.
Yeah, because I turned a lot of metal red hot in there, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And this is what we used for the milk house. We had the separator in here. Isn't that nice, huh?
Pretty hot today. I ordered a cover for it, so God knows how long that'll take.
Yeah, you need the cover for them. You know, otherwise you got leaves and...
Yeah, and the birds, everything.
Now,
a well.
You've got a well, a deep well, covered.
Yeah, it's never really...
Because, see, we had the well right out here, and it's been filled in.
How's the... And then he had a daughter and then some grandchildren.
Yeah, that's my brother.
How's he doing?
Fine.
Good.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better.
Yeah, because I knew he was
not doing that well.
Yeah, he wasn't really.
That's right. Yeah,
I was hoping that
was like his last trip.
Yeah, it was,
and he's still here.
Well, good.
He's a survivor, I told him.
Well, good.
Okay, you can walk up this way. Aren't those trees great, though, those two greats? We used to have parties out here on the lawn, you know? Yeah. Well, there are pictures of it, really. It's great. I think he's gone to answer something. This was a milk house. We used to keep the, because we were selling milk. We had 6 white-face Herefords, and we were selling milk for ice cream to the Alexandria Dairy. And we had and you know, you separate out the cream, you know.
Right.
That's what you sent them, and we keep the milk and feed it to the hogs. Hand crank and a bellows. Mm-hmm. And that was, well, that was a good...
It had collapsed.
Yeah.
And the carpenter was he was a great, finished a lot of the work, but he did most of the construction there. And this was a building that had collapsed, and we saved the woods and wire brushed them.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that was great. And there used to be another, and give me that information on that marker again.
The company is the same company in business since George Washington founded it when he was a surveyor. And there's very few of the, it has to do with the elevation from the sea level. And there are only a few of them left, and the irony of the whole thing, the highway department has destroyed them because all the bridges had them set in, and in reconstructing bridges and doing construction, the highway department was the biggest enemy in destroying them, and very few of them are left, and this is one, and it's dated 1942.
So you caught this one, and now you're safe now that you've got all of this squared away.
They're doing a book on it, and they came and authenticated it and took photographs and stuff.
And you're going to be able to keep the road and the front porch and the bridge, right?
Yeah, we had to buy, it went from about right here by this tree and took off the front porch.
That's terrible, huh?
Oh, it was a mess. I got in a lot of fights over them. Because you couldn't block it because it was considered public
domain.
Yeah. And so
they're total
theoretically, people could come and sit in my front porch and I couldn't chase them away. I mean, it was a mess. I mean, we went round and round.
They can be real horses' asses, can't they?
They're so cantankerous. They're just and they threatened to come and cut all these trees down, you know. And I said, go ahead, fine. And then
you finally got them squared away.
Yeah, so we did buy it back.
But tell it and you get something else.
You know,
so you can go.
People are after it, so I think.
So you can go to work again, huh?
Yeah, start all the cycle begin.
Right. You know, these are all the boards.
The original siding.
Siding off the barn, and these are all new boards on the side of the barn, done by Amish from up there, from Pennsylvania. Yeah, right.
There's been a couple articles, you know, people come and say, I was digging through this and I found this about your house.
Yeah, that's right.
There's
and you know, at the time, I read it and I set it aside. You should save those things.
Yeah, you should.
Later on, you like to have them to give to your you know, generate, but you don't.
You don't, because you don't pay much attention to it.
That's right. So here we are at Isabel's. The guys are in the water. There's Danny swimming. Never fails. Gotta have rules.
Keep rolling the film.
Right. Roll the film. First clap of thunder, everything is over, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, Dan, let's see you swim down to the other end. Give us your best stroke. There he goes. Got a good breaststroke there. Whoop, I'm catching him. That's a nice pool. Who's that speedball coming down there? Not one of us. There's Danny with his, got a good stroke.
No. Okay, nothing else to eat until you go in.
Okay.
And I won't tap your stereo.
Let's just cut myself.
No, you.
There aren't too many here because of the weather, I guess, huh?
See, I pull them up. And then, yeah. But then what you do is
Women would rather have beauty than, no, women would have, oh shoot, how's it going?
I am
Another
a winner.
fence.
Please play again.
There's
I want to
JP.
win some free fly here.
Wait, what?
Slide here.
What the
That's
heck
a
is
stone that JP found on the Virginia
Well,
beach.
it's rather complex.
There's JP's magic stone. Oh, I could, it's 5 minutes after 8. The boys are going to be here another 12 hours, and then they're coming back.
Isabel?
Oh, cool. What is this?
Okay.
Oh, neat.
Well, they use bacon.
We're getting ready to have dessert. This has been a progressive whatever, huh?
You know what? I have to call the, apartment complex thing, the office, because what happens is I can cook something in the oven, it won't burn when I open the other door to remove it.
Yeah.
And he comes out and sets the alarm off.
Well, wonderful, huh?
Isn't that great?
That's really exciting. Hey, Sasha, be good. Come here. Come here. Out in the yard, this is one of the branches of the tree. They are back after X number of years. Hi guys, everything's okay. I'm walking in the drive with my faithful dog, Shadow and all. Aren't we, huh, Sash? Good dog. There's to the igloo, that's... Uh-oh. Oh, now. That's the moose. She got along very well with the boys. He's playing tennis, right?
Yeah.
Three-dimensional. You look like a man from space. Right?
Hey, they're wonderful. Again, I don't spend much time at home playing.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? 10:30?
10:35 our flight leaves. I'd better get to sleep.
Vicious, she hasn't bitten anybody.
Here, Ivan's message.
Yeah, what? What?
A specific power of attorney to his aunt, and he was to get it back tomorrow,
Oh, and that should take care of everything.
and that should take care of it.
My divorce paper, right here.
Right.
Mom notarized it. The monkey is off my back. Thank you very much. Hey, Tom. How are you? Just fine. How was the wedding?
This year.
Interesting?
Where's Rick's picture up there?
Well, it was over here. Now it's out in the front hall.
There's a nice picture of Rick and Isabel.
Okay.
There's Reg. There's Aaron. There's Dad and Mom. There's Danny there, huh? Whoop. There's Danny. There's Mom.
Show them a picture of our great-granddaughter.
The most recent one.
She's right there,
Where?
in front of Aaron.
Hello? Can you hold on a second?
Yeah, this is our great-granddaughter. Whoop.
Hello? Yes. I'm fine. I'll give you another try.
This is your dad with his bald head. Yes. I'm prepared.
My final divorce paper.
So that's your,
Monkey off my back, as I
That's
said
your-
earlier. I just want to state
you tell the
on the
price
record
of the-
that I have now officially lost
How many pounds?
well, see, that doesn't matter.
400,
For the purposes of
48
searching on
pounds.
the computer, all I need is the
340
In
for
other
Paul,
words, this is the price I
and
can come in at.
108 of my own.
Now, can I
Thank you
find
very much.
up to 580?
That's our favorite picture.
Well, and the other thing, the
Not,
other one,
not very good, is it?
you know, you're gonna.
That one right there.
No, what is
That's mine.
the cleanest?
Yeah.
I'd say you're both running in a tight
see
first
where
Yeah,
place.
the most organized is right there.
Well, you know what, I have a feeling that
That, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Yeah, Mom and her foot surgery, that's coming up very shortly.
Was that business? I had a feeling. Hey,
Well,
I was at my mom's house and she got a call. So I had to flash over.
What's that over there? See that funny thing?
This?
No, that box. In front of the telephone. Pick it up. It looks like one of those guys in red. What do you call them?
Who do you have called this? A big beater.
That's a beef eater. Okay, the moose is in her favorite position. Hey, moose! Moose! Hey, moose! Attention. She goes, get up. Come here. That's just show your fangs. Show your fangs. Here. Look at those teeth, will you?
Yeah.